They got a damn good defense. And their 6 hardest games of the season, first 6 weeks of the season, right? Many people have those first 6 weeks circled saying that this is make or break for the New York Jets, and that is absolutely correct. However, you guys do understand. We understand that the fact that defenses come around a little bit sooner than offenses do. With that being said, the Jets defense has been there. They've done that. They're coming around sooner. The offense, it might be a late bloomer for the Jets. Their offense may not click until week 9, week 10, week 11. Well, guess what? The defense has been carrying it the previous 9 weeks. Don't sleep on the Jets. Oh my God, that sounded so bad coming out of my mouth. But don't sleep on the Jets. Miami Dolphins. Yes, you guys struck out on Jonathan Taylor. Yes, you guys struck out on Dalvin Cook. You still got Raheem Mostert. You still got Jeff Miller. Is it Jeff Miller? Jeff Smith? I can't remember. Jeff somebody. You still got 2 30-year-old backs in the backfield. But still got Tyreek Hill. Still got Jalen Waddle. Might miss week 1. But you still got him, right? Tua is healthy as of right now. You have a fairly good defense. Maybe not a top 10 defense like the Jets or the Patriots, but a pretty good defense. But the key factor for the Miami Dolphins, backup quarterback Mike White. X factor Mike White. He will win a couple games for the Miami Dolphins this season. He alone will win a couple games for the Miami Dolphins this season. Then we look at the AFC North. Yes, the Bengals are in the North, but let's look at the other teams. The Pittsburgh Steelers. They are the least talked about, the most underrated team out there. You guys understand how good the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to be this season? Mike Tomlin has worked wonders on Kenny Small Hands Pickett. George Pickens is going to have a breakout year. His sophomore years might be one of his best years out there. They still have a great running back, Najee Harris. Did you guys forget about him? Don't forget about him. He is going to tote the rock. He's going to get 1,800 yards this season. The other wide receiver, the number 1 air quotes there, Deontay Johnson. Plus the defense. Grungy defense. Then the Browns. Good grief. Can the Browns get any more stacked on offensive side of the ball? The weakest point of the Cleveland Browns might be Deshaun Watson. How does that sound coming out of the just like out of the mouth? The weakest link on the Cleveland Browns offense might be a former top 10 quarterback that hasn't played for 2 seasons. Knock that rust off. Look out. And then, as much as this hurts me to say, Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. They got some pieces in place. They got a nice little offense working. How weird is this to say? The weakest link on the Baltimore Ravens right now is their defense. The AFC is legitimately wide open. We didn't even speak about the Jacksonville Jaguars yet. We didn't speak about the Tennessee Titans yet. Hell, we could put David's team up there. The Chargers. On paper, the Chargers might be the best team in the AFC West. The Chargers might be the best team on paper in the AFC West. Better than the Raiders, better than the Broncos, better than the Chiefs. On paper. I said it last after our show, David. The Chargers' weakest link is their coach. Brandon Staley is the weakest link on their team. So, Brandon, predicting Bengals versus Cowboys Super Bowl. Went off on a little tangent there. My bad. It's the after show. No rules, no holds bar. I do like your Cowboys in the Super Bowl, not because I'm a Cowboys fan, just because I think the Cowboys are finally going to click this year. I think the Cowboys finally have everything in place. Dak Prescott, as much as Drew said, warning, get his head out of his ass, maybe that is what he needed. Maybe Dak needed a little bit of competition. Maybe that's what they needed to get Zeke Elliott out of town. Maybe that's what they needed was a healthy Michael Gallup. I like the Dallas Cowboys. I do like the Dallas Cowboys. Cincinnati Bengals. I cannot hate the pick because they are arguably one of the best teams in the AFC. I can't love the pick because they are arguably one of the best teams in the AFC. I'm not hating you it, but I'm not praising for it either. But that would be a very interesting Super Bowl, I think. Cowboys versus Bengals Super Bowl. Very, very interesting. I kind of like it. I kind of don't. Let me go ahead and waffle around that. Yeah, Arthur, I was actually just talking about rookie David is it Acne? Like the zit, like a crater face, you know? I didn't know who he was.